Morning, everybody. Today we're at the JFK Community Center. We're going to do a ribbon cutting for our brand new senior center. It's a beautiful facility for our seniors to enjoy on a daily basis. They have their breakfast here, their lunches here. They can come here and just enjoy the day. And it's been a renovation. We took our old youth center and we turned it into this beautiful senior center. It's something that's very exciting, I know, for our senior community. They have somewhere to go, some beautiful space. There's a seating for 100 people. And so they should be able to enjoy this for a long time. I appreciate everything that was done by the staff, from the Parks and Recreation staff to the senior staff to Steve Weismuller with our IT department, and all the work that was done on this facility, because it is definitely state of the art, and it's something I think that our seniors will enjoy for a long time. So all of these people behind me in the blue shirts, that's our senior commission. Hey, thank you guys for everything you guys do. They do a lot of hard work making sure our senior events go over well. Next, I got Peggy Hogan, who's going to say a few words about the senior center. Peggy, she's our senior coordinator.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, this is such an exciting day for the city of Florissant to have this beautiful senior center where we can gather with our seniors for lunch and for different events and programs, not to mention the rest of the JFK Center, that we can hold our club meetings and our exercise classes and our big events in the gym. It's a wonderful day here, and I want to thank the mayor and the council, our staff who did a tremendous amount of work, and Steve Weismuller, who was fantastic in all of this, and the Parks Department. I could go on, but I want to thank everyone for all the hard work they did to make this happen.
Thank you. Peggy, certainly this could have happened without yourself and your entire staff. I know you guys spent a lot of time moving from one building to another and getting this organized, and you did such a great job, and everything that you guys do with the staff and yourself. Now, Council President Joe Egan.
Good morning, Mayor, and welcome everybody. I take a moment and introduce the council members for the city of Florissant that are here present today. From Ward number 2, Mr. Paul Manganelli. Directly behind me from Ward number 6, Mr. Tom O'Donnell. And from Ward 7, Miss Jackie Pagano. I want to thank, as the mayor said, all the staff and the hard work that went into this facility, this reimagined facility. I happen to be at this community center probably 3 or 4 times a week, and it's just so awesome to see the senior citizens already sitting here enjoying their coffee and spending their days with each other, and I hope that this only gets more popular as we move down the road. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe, and certainly the City Council for allowing us to do this great work, and certainly with the support of the council, this couldn't have happened. Thank you. Now I want to have Jamie Jenkins come up. We do these ribbon cuttings along with the chamber, and Jamie's always wonderful to do these with us, and we do those with her. And here's Jamie Jenkins to talk about her. A lot of these people are with Jamie.
Thank you, Mayor. We're so excited for the city of Florissant to open this senior center. It's beautiful. If you haven't been in here and checked it out, it's so cute and cozy. How old do you have to be considered a senior?
60.
Oh, I still have a little ways to go. Yeah, but just come and check it out. It's beautiful. The senior center, like I said, it's so cozy. It's so welcoming. It's so warm. And then the event space inside of the JFK gym, it's stunning. If you haven't checked it out, definitely stop in, come see it. And thank you we have so many of our chamber members that are here, our board members, some of our ambassadors. So thank you so much, Mayor. Congratulations to the city on this. Peggy, to all of you guys in your hard work. This is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for all you do. Now, I know I'm standing between speaking and breakfast, so let's go ahead and cut the ribbon. What do you think? All right? Peggy's going to cut it. 1, 2, 3.
An exciting day for the senior department, as you can imagine, with our ribbon cutting. We also have another special event going on today. We're going to dedicate this memorial tree that we have up here on our wall. This tree is going to be dedicated to an employee that worked here since 2016, Debbie Ruff. Debbie passed away in November, and some of her relatives had come by and visited us at the old center and told us that they would like to do something special for the senior office because Debbie loved working here. Okay, and we loved having Debbie here. If you knew Debbie, you would love Debbie. She was a wonderful addition to our team here, and she was such a special person. Debbie had an infectious laugh, and I was with Lori Mann out there with Eddie's mother. She was just telling me yesterday that she thinks she had the most beautiful laugh she's ever heard. She just was full of life, a fun person, and like I said, if you knew her, you loved her. There was for some reason, when she would come into the senior center with the seniors, she had a knack for knowing who needed a hug and who needed somebody to talk to that day. That was one of the most special things about her. She always picked out people that needed attention. So today we're going to dedicate this memorial tree to her because one of the events or one of the projects that Debbie did in the old center, she went out and bought a memorial tree, and anytime anyone passed away that was special to us in the senior center, she would write their name on a little heart and put it up on the tree. And so when we got the donation from the family members, we thought this would be a wonderful way to keep her memory alive, as well as everyone else in the senior center that were special to us and that passed on. So this is our dedication of our tree here to Debbie Rupp, and I was going to have the mayor say a few words, possibly, right, Mayor? So thank you.
Thank you, Peggy. I'll tell you, I don't know what else I can say. I mean, she covered about everything. I mean, she was the kindest, most beautiful lady I ever met in my life. And during her difficult times, she always smiled. I mean, she would always walk up to me, and I know that she's going through some bad times, and she wanted to know how I was doing, and she would smile, and she was just the most loving person I think I've ever met in my life, other than my mother. Honestly, she really was. And honestly, just a great employee. She left us way too soon. Steve, I really appreciate everything that you've done by letting Debbie be part of our lives also. It meant a lot to us as a Florissant community. Also, so thank you to you and your family for letting her spend some time with us. Thank you. And I think Tom O'Donnell would like to say a few words also.
Thank you, Mayor. I was privileged to call Debbie Rupp a friend for multiple decades, a neighbor for a few decades, and along with her husband Steve and her children, our daughter Beth and her husband James are here, and I saw a couple of her brother-in-laws and two of her sisters are here. I don't know if I missed anybody else, but I think it's really appropriate to have Debbie associated with a tree, because there's two things I would say about a tree, and that is that it's life and it's giving. And I don't know any way to describe Debbie any better than life, because she was all about living it, regardless of how difficult it was for her personally. And giving, and Peggy alluded to that, and Mayor as well, that that was what she was all about, was life and but giving. And for those of us that were close to her, and those especially in her family, the blessing is just overwhelming to have had her a part of our lives. So thank you all.
So I think Steve would like to step up and say a few words. Let's give him a round of applause. Steve Rupp.
I would say thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Peggy, rather than their professional names, because they're friends before they are the professional people that they are. And Peggy said it so perfectly. If you knew Debbie, you love Debbie. Who in here knew Debbie? You loved Debbie, didn't you? And that smile. We've got a couple of pictures over here, and she's smiling, because that's all she does is smile. And right now she's smiling on all of us from heaven. We love you, Debbie. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Peggy.